Welcome to the Big Fox podcast. I am the Big Fox. My name's Tom Fox. I'm 25. I'm a weird guy. You're going to hear some shit. You're going to learn some shit. Which is why I'm here with my friend Sam, one of my closest and longest friends.
It's been a while. We've been together a long time. God, that makes us sound like a couple, doesn't it? No, we're not a couple.
I'm the guy.
He's the guy. I'm a fellow YouTuber. I'm going to plug my channel in the description below already, first video. There you go.
Let's get it popping. My first little question to you, Sam, is do you remember the night we met?
I think we met, if I'm right, we was around probably 17 in propaganda. I think we met in propaganda through a mutual friend.
For a mutual friend, yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, propaganda is sort of an indie club night.
Yes.
Held in O2 Academy in Birmingham, which is where we're from. It's the sort of place that you can kind of do what the fuck you want, really. Which is kind of why we went there probably every Friday for nearly 3 years.
Yeah,
And it's cheap. That's the biggest
like
thing.
£1 something for a vodka.
Yeah, or a Jaeger bomb or
something.
whatever.
Yeah, crazy,
So, yeah.
silly. So
I would have been a stumbling drunken mess.
okay. So my question to you is, why are you starting a podcast?
Really, because I think as a person I have quite a good view and opinion on things.
Yeah,
and
you are quite funny.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think what we should do is, because they want to, why we're here, I'm going to ask you some on-the-spot questions, and you have to answer them as we go along.
Okay, cool. I'm definitely there for that.
Right, he has no idea what questions I'm going to ask him. Okay, so tell me 3 random facts that not many people know about you.
I'm terrified of feet.
Feet?
Why are you terrified of feet? Feet really freak me out, right? No, I think it is. They're like deformed hands.
They're deformed hands.
They look like deformed hands.
Okay.
That's so hard.
It's not.
I despise pineapple and apple.
Together or
no, just
generally?
Just generally,
Right.
The thought of them being in my mouth makes me feel sick, bro.
Okay.
Honestly, disgusting. And how people put pineapple on a pizza. It's hard for me to fathom what goes through their head. You're the wrong kind of person.
So you hate feet, you hate pineapple, you hate apple. Third thing, don't make it something you hate. Don't make it, that's like 3.
I have a slight infatuation with Selena Gomez.
She's pretty fit.
And she has Alia as well. There's another one there.
Shout out Selena.
Shout out Selena.
I'm not a fan of Iggy, so sorry Iggy.
Shout out Iggy as well. I've actually got signed photos of them both as well.
So she knows you exist. They know you exist.
No, I never just bought. I've never met either. I mean, they might do because I like pretty much everything they put on social media. But
fair enough. I've just got another thing as well. Blast back to the past. We actually dated sisters for a while.
Yeah, we did. You were going to marry one of them, so.
Yes, I was. But they shall remain nameless.
Yeah. Although I did caption a photo once, probably one of the best things I've ever done, if you remember.
Yeah. So anyway, moving on to it.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Alright, next question. If I gave you £50,000 and you had to spend every penny within the hour, otherwise you don't get to keep like a tenner. If you don't spend every penny, you don't get to keep it.
Oh, okay,
You can't invest and you can't give it away.
What would I spend it on?
What would you spend it on?
As cliche whatever it is, I would just take all my family and my closest friends on just the dopest holiday, bro.
A 50 grand holiday?
Yeah, the dopest holiday. I'd go Cancun or something like that, spring break.
I'm not sure your mom wants to go.
Yeah, no, this is what I'm saying.
Break,
and then all the family, all the people can chill, and then we could just go out and party, bro. That'd be the.
So
somewhere like that.
Something for everyone.
Yeah, something for everyone.
So
Mexico's a beautiful place.
Yeah,
apparently I've never been.
For real. Probably should have put my phone on silent before we did a podcast.
Yeah, probably. I'll have to edit that.
Okay, so you do. Oh, that's okay. That's pretty interesting.
I mean, either be that or just like the biggest party. Like I would,
Dude,
rent
50 grand. I know it's not a lot of money, but you can get a lot like that with 50 grand.
Yeah, like if someone gives you 50 grand, you need to do something interesting with it. I'm not just going to go buy a house because that's just the adult thing to do, isn't it? No, but you could. 50 grand is a big deposit for a house.
Yeah, but you can't invest. That's investing.
Yeah, I suppose. But that's what I'm saying. Like, or I would book like a massive lodge in the middle of nowhere and just throw the dopest party. Like,
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. So
now I'm like a bit gassed because I'm thinking about it.
All right, fair play. You want to know what I'd do?
What would you
buy
do?
a yacht.
A yacht?
Yeah.
Where are you putting a yacht?
Mate,
What are you in the middle of Birmingham?
No, but dude, like imagine having
A yacht?
a yacht off the coast of like Greece or Ibiza or something.
Like
Yeah, dude, like all you gotta do
lit.
what you gotta do is fly out there. You've got your place, you've got your whatever, and then once you're like, I don't want to stay here no more, just sail somewhere else.
Yeah, but you gotta like pay for the staff and that, man.
Dude, it ain't that big. It's only 50 grand.
Yeah, I suppose.
Dude, that's gonna be like turn the light on. That's the staff.
Yacht driving lessons. It's not a remote control fucking boat, bro.
You are the staff.
You haven't thought that through, then.
Alright, okay, so what are you going to be doing in the podcast?
Really just sharing my opinions and thoughts on things and a bit of an insight as me of a person as well, to be honest. I think, like I said, I think I have good opinions. I play devil's advocate quite a lot.
Yeah.
Whereas with my friends, I'll always give the other person's point of view to them. I think I'm quite good at that. So I'll, try and come from both ends of the spectrum of things.
Okay. Alright, so for people that don't know you, I know you extremely well.
Too well.
Yes.
We just found.
What do they say? Like, slapped you! Alright, tell a funny, embarrassing story.
About myself?
Yeah, about yourself.
When I was 17, I went on a lad's holiday. I went to Zante. I don't know if you've ever been to Zante.
No.
And as Sam will know, I like to drink a lot. Yeah, but...
More him.
Yeah. And basically, my friends went home this one night and I stayed out by myself and got shit-faced. We was in this club called Cherry Bay. Which was like, it was open later than any other place. I was with this girl, it was a lad's holiday, I was 17. There was a beach at the back of it, so we went to this beach at the back. Nothing like that was happening because it never got that far, but we were kind of talking on this sun lounger. And all of a sudden these 4 or 5 Greek lads come up to me and they were like, FBI, and I was like, what the fuck are you on about? Just absolutely bugging, what the fuck is going on? I'm slaughtered. They were full body inspection, started grabbing this girl. One of them grabbed me. I'm not gonna lie, bro, I'm not proud of it. I just fucked off, man. I just ran up the beach.
Oh my God.
Just absolutely left this girl by herself. I just ran, bro. Fight and flight? There was no fighting me that night. That morning. I literally dipped. I was gone.
Right, okay.
So that's my embarrassing story of when I was 17. I was a pussy.
Okay. Again, Foxy doesn't know any of these questions that I'm going to ask him. Now,
I don't know if that's that embarrassing.
There's a question that I could ask you, but I know the answer to, so I'm going to ask it differently. What's the most expensive thing you've stolen? I put that on blast right now.
Expensive thing I've stolen?
Yeah, I know what mine is. I stole 6 Twister lollipops once from my school cafeteria.
Oh, mate.
I got caught though. 6 of them, not 5, 6. You remember the Twister lollipops though?
Yeah,
right?
I remember the Twister lollipops.
Green
Really
and cream.
good. Yeah. I'm a refreshing man myself, but Jesus Christ. Like a common thief. At a party once, I was at a party, again I was probably about 18, 19.
Yeah.
And we were at this girl's, she was a bit of a bitch. My friend Darren at the time, I'm not going to say second name, stole the phone.
Oh wow.
She had like a 2 litre bottle of vodka and some bottles of Grey Goose, and I had a backpack, so I just robbed all of that. So probably about 150 quid worth of alcohol.
I think when it comes to me and you, we're both very young, dumb and reckless.
Yeah, a little bit, I would say. Especially, well, not as much now.
No,
definitely now.
You're more of a sophisticated fox.
Yeah. I'm growing up.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
In a sense, but
oh dear. Okay.
Yeah. Darren stole the phone though, so he's the real piece of shit out of that story before anyone goes.
Fuck Darren.
We love you, Darren.
I don't know.
I don't care. I don't talk to him that much anymore anyway. So.
Okay, cool. So, all right. So, upcoming things to expect on the podcast.
We've got a few topics at hand.
I know you're going to be. You said you're going to be doing the UFC thing.
Yeah, I like UFC, so there will be some UFC reaction videos, like reflecting on the fights and things like that. As people know, this whole John Jones thing is going on, so that'll be quite an interesting thing to talk about. I should do a bit more research in it before I give my opinion, really. You're not a big fan, are you? But he's been caught in steroids a few times.
I like watching it.
And this was sort of his last chance, and now the UFC are covering it up a little bit. But what's what it looks like.
Wait, so the UFC are covering up the fact that he's taking steroids?
They've moved an event like 3 days before it was meant to happen because the Nevada, because it was meant to be
State
in Vegas,
Commission thing,
wouldn't give him a license because they found like such a small amount of steroid. Like it's like
is this like actual steroids though? Is this going to be a thing like where that tennis player got banned one time because he was taking creatine?
No, it's some. I need to look into it more. I know what it is.
We both go to the gym.
Yeah, well, Sam's been going to the gym years. He started training me like 6 weeks ago.
But yeah, sorry, we're into the gym, so if you don't know what creatine is, it's a massively legal steroid. No, it's a little powder. That
yeah, it's like a protein sort of thing.
Yeah. Anyway, because like I know that in some sports, creatine is what they call a forbidden substance. Is this really? Like yeah?
No, this is like a steroid.
Because I remember I used to have a friend Harry who moved to America with tennis scholarships, and he was taking pre-workouts when he was going to the gym normally, and then when he went over to America and had a drug test, he failed the drug test because of one of the ingredients in the pre-workout, because it obviously would give him an edge and a lot, because creatine fucks with your lactic acid, I think.
It can mess your liver up as well, I think.
No, I think, but basically what it does, I heard once, I'm probably wrong, don't quote me, the comments are going to be hilarious. Apparently it's something to do with it reduces or like dilutes the lactic acid build up on your muscles, so it allows you to work out for longer or lift for longer.
So it's unnatural, basically.
So like so that's why like they weren't allowed to go on. But like, is it like that, or is it
no?
Or has he been like straight jabbing in his booty?
It's kind of like it's a supplement, but it's a banned supplement. But the amount that they found
Test E. Trenbolone.
But the amount that they've apparently found, which happened a year and a half ago as well, is like the 50 millionth grain of a sand. So it's like so little that it wouldn't boost your performance.
Right. Okay.
But he had 4 tests before this test that all come up negative. So the UFC are claiming that this has just reappeared when it was actually from a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things.
This is the thing with drug testing, because like I know people, I don't know them personally, but like I know there's some people that will take performing enhancing stuff, PEDs, PEDs, and then their testosterone levels and stuff are still not as high as some people's natural.
Yeah.
So like some people's natural test levels, their performance is like good, that they're actually.
I suppose that's where it all comes to body mechanics and all that sort of thing, really, isn't it?
We're divulging anyway.
Yeah, there's
a whole other video we can go into and do that on.
Another big thing for me, something I absolutely love, is tattoos.
Yeah, and me.
Also Sam. I have a lot more than Sam, but he's on his way
getting in there.
So mine will be a lot of mine are about my family and things I've never really spoke about. So we'll
do a video on tattoos. Yeah.
So that'll be actually quite a big thing for me as well, because it'll give people an insight into stuff I've been through. Yeah. I've never really spoke to many people about it, so that's one. I think another big issue with our generation, around 25 years old, is mental health.
So there's going to be a lot of things upcoming. a lot of things. And as we go on, I'm sure, well, as Foxy goes on, I might not be here every time. As Foxy goes on, I'm sure, well, I'll let you say it, dude, it's your podcast, but like, as time goes on, there will be more topics to cover and things that you want to talk about and stuff. I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, of course, and they'll be happy to, you know, if you've got anything you want us to talk about, as long as we're interested in it and we know enough to talk about that, then we're more than happy to go into that.
Yeah, if you want to send us food as well to eat while we do this for the YouTube, for the guys watching on YouTube, we can do that.
I'm going to ask you a question now.
You can ask me a question. Alright,
put you on the spot.
Oh, here we go. Role
Hopefully
reversal.
this give you a bit of insight on what is one of your fondest memories of us?
My fondest memories.
Or like funniest, or
I'd say my fondest memory of you is my 19th birthday, playing beer pong. This guy is the beer pong king.
I don't miss a shot. Like
no, if you're playing beer pong, you're on my team.
Do you want to hear this is another little story about beer pong? With my partner at the moment, Abby, I was on holiday. I think it was a year or 2 years
ago.
Abby. Shout out Abby. She's fit. So I was on holiday. We were in Marrakesh in Morocco. So we've started randomly speaking to this couple, and they were with like 2 or 3 other couples. Abby didn't feel very well, so she was like, "I'm gonna go back to the room." I was like, "Yeah, I've just started playing beer pong in the pool with these people. They had like an inflatable Lilo beer pong." She was like, "That's fine. Come up in like half an hour." I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine." As Sam said, I am the king of beer pong. Anyone wants to challenge me, we'll go. Anyway, 5 hours later, I'm absolutely shit-faced because I haven't lost the whole time. I went back up to the room and I got my ass handed to me by my girlfriend.
Girlfriend?
Well, yeah, well, I'll be a fiancé.
Yeah, almost.
Fiancé.
There we go, we're getting there.
That'd be another cool topic, would be marriage, because I'm getting married next
year. The wedding will be a
that'd
video. That'll either be on my channel or his, or both, maybe. We could upload the same video across the two.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So yeah,
quick
little first.
What about your 19th birthday? What was the bit that you liked? Except for the beer pong and stuff, because that night was crazy. Like, to the point of, I rang in work like 3 hours late and was like, "I can't come in today," while we were still partying. And I start at 8.
Oh man.
Because Sam decided to have like a birthday gathering on like a Wednesday night or something.
Yeah,
like that.
it was when it fell, wasn't it? So
Sam's got a hot tub, by the way.
I think. Why have you got it?
Because that's what happened. That was part of the night.
That hot tub's got me in a lot of trouble. It's also helped out quite a lot as well. I think the fact of how many different places we went in one night. Obviously, started off at mine, went to like 3 different pubs. I don't remember that guy's house.
Yeah, Luke's. The guy called Luke, yeah. I remember I got paid at like 12 o'clock, do you remember? And I got like £300 at the cash point and just paid for everything all night.
That is the typical big fox.
Yeah, that's
the stuff that stays. Yeah,
crazy party.
There was a very crazy party.
So I think that's probably
let's wrap up. You wrap it up, dude.
Yeah, so that was just a short little intro. Please subscribe. Any reviews, because reviews on podcasts are massive, are more than welcome. And like I said, any future suggestions. I'm the Big Fox. This is the Big Fox podcast, and thank you for listening.
I've been Sam Luxton. Stay classy.
San Diego.